A man who has lived in the Decatur area for 30 years is being detained by ICE after he was pulled over by Wise County Sheriff's deputies. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. The 59-year-old husband and father has a valid work permit, but the Wise County Sheriff told county commissioners that sometimes that's not enough. Fox 4's Lori Brown joining us now live with the story. Lori.
Heather, the Wise County Sheriff is defending his department's decision to pull over a Decatur husband, father, and small business owner and transfer him over to ICE custody despite having a valid work permit. These images are from a GoFundMe set up to raise money for legal expenses for Rosendo Lira, a Decatur business owner. His daughter Bella has Down syndrome. His older daughter Cynthia said in a published report that he was preparing for her quinceanera when he went to get gas for his lawnmower equipment July 17th. 3 minutes from his house, he got pulled over for a traffic stop. The Wise County Sheriff said that while he had a valid employment authorization, that does not necessarily mean that his immigration status was legal. Sheriff Kerry Mellema told us in a statement that he has multiple deputies who are trained through a federal partnership with ICE. The 287G program delegates state and local law enforcement officers to perform immigration officer functions under ICE's direction and oversight. Sheriff Mellema says his deputy discovered that in 2020, a federal immigration judge issued a final order of removal for Lira. He was then transferred to ICE custody. The sheriff says the Board of Immigration Appeals will determine if he may remain in the U.S. or if he will be deported. He stood by his department's actions before county commissioners Monday.
And I've got this also, another email that hundreds of families in our community are living in fear. What would you say?
Well, if you were here legally, you shouldn't be living in fear.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry that they feel that they can't leave their house. Okay. I enforce the law. I am not a judge, right? That's for a judge to decide. But I can't help people in those feelings. We do not, again, go door to door and go into people's business. That's ludicrous.
Yeah.
Now, if we have a legal reason to stop and talk to you, or there's a crime being committed, we will investigate.
Cynthia said in the Wise County Messenger report that her family's lawyers have said that her dad had no reason to be detained because he had not violated the terms of his work permit and committed no crime. She said that his appeal of the final removal order has been pending for several years now. Domingo Garcia, an executive board member of LULAC, says the 287G program is creating expensive legal fights that in this case may harm a special needs child's well-being.
And now you have local police basically turning over law-abiding citizens to ICE and then putting them into the whole quagmire of the ICE system. He's a breadwinner. He's the one taking care of them. And now if he's detained, even if he wins his case, that could take months, maybe years. And in the meantime, that family would be left without the breadwinner, without a husband or father.
The sheriff says that 95% of the people that they have arrested live outside of Wise County and are traveling north and southbound on Highway 287. As for Lira, a family member said that he told them to go ahead with Bella's quinceanera without him.